Just 50 miles east of Florida's bustling Miami Beach, bathed in sunshine and the northward flowing Gulf Stream, lies a tiny Bahamian island, only a few hundred yards wide. Bimini, historically known for rum running and as Ernest Hemingway's second home, is now best known for sport fishing, scuba diving, and, of course, dolphins. Portions of Bimini are made up of intricate mangrove systems that are home to dozens of juvenile fishes, sharks, conch, and lobster. This important nursery is thought to be the source for many of the fish that grow up to populate other areas of the Bahamas.
DCP formally began studies of the Atlantic spotted and bottlenose dolphins found near Bimini's coast in 2001. But our first contact with these dolphins was in 1997, when Kathleen was on site for initial filming for the large format film Dolphin. Although spotted dolphins are born without spots, they can be recognized by individual spot patterns, which begin to develop at about age 3 or 4. By documenting individuals with photo and video, we can track the population over time to confirm that we are in fact seeing the same individuals year after year.
Freckles, known as ID number 15, is an adult spotted dolphin we first met in 1997. In 2006, we began more carefully documenting individual bottlenose dolphins and studying the interactions between both species. Since spotted dolphins gain new spots throughout their lives, and bottlenose dolphins continually develop new nicks and scars, it's important that DCP researchers document as many individuals as possible each year so we can track social relationships as well as where on the study site dolphins spend their time.
These groups of small cetaceans around Bimini afford DCP the opportunity to host various programs for students, ecotour guests, and visiting researchers.
One of the best things about DCP's Bimini Bahamas field site is that it's the perfect place for us to achieve both our research and education goals. I'm here year-round, getting out on the boat as often as I can, collecting data on the wild dolphins in this area. And then multiple times a year, I'm able to welcome our education programs to the island, whether it's our program for youth, our university level programs, and even our summer interns.
DCP's college programs are academically rigorous. Whether a professor is bringing students from their home university, or DCP is welcoming students from multiple schools, our university-level programs include daily lectures and boat trips. While on the water, students are exposed to DCP's data collection methods and learn to help collect photographic records to contribute to DCP's archive.
The programs vary from a week to 2 weeks long, and each day typically involves a classroom component. So they're looking at the scientific literature, they're discussing it, they're learning the methods of data collection and how to do photo ID, what works and what doesn't. And then they're going out on the boat in search of wild dolphins and collecting data. Where do we find them? How deep is the water? How many are in the group? What species are they? And then they're collecting still photographs and video, which not only gives them the opportunity to put those methods into practice that they learned about in the classroom, but it actually adds to DCP's data archive. Back in the classroom, they're able to begin preliminary analyses of those data that they themselves collected, and that includes looking for matches between the photographs, looking at the video for the types of interactions we might be able to pull out for one of our behavioral studies.
In addition to photo identification, course topics include dolphin behavior, cognition, human impacts, and more.
Professors have the option as to whether or not the class is for course credit or not. It gives flexibility. Certain universities require the course credit and it's funneled all through one school. Other universities open their program up to visiting students who can choose to take credit or not.
So the Sacred Heart University has partnered with Dolphin Communication Project to bring university students to investigate field studies in dolphin ecology, cetacean ecology. This program is a unique study abroad experience which allows students to be immersed in the culture in Bimini, as well as exposed to the unique setting to study wild dolphins. There are multiple species here. It's a great habitat to study the dolphins. Therefore, it lends itself with the course material nicely. We have a classroom component as well as an onboard the boat component working with the dolphins. Reading about something is very different from experiencing it firsthand and maybe forming your own opinion or learning more in depth about how this relates to you personally, and maybe about your vision, how you care about the environment, or how you're interested in something different, a different topic than you originally thought you might be interested in. It helps, I feel like it helps undergraduate students maybe decide what they're really passionate or interested in. It could be something different than dolphins, but it's part of self-discovery, and part of being a college student is trying new experiences and being different places and getting outside of their comfort zone and trying something different.
Highly motivated middle school students can experience Bimini by land and sea, participating in our research and immersing themselves in this informal science education program. The Dolphin Research Trainee, or DIRT program, is for younger students who are interested in learning about dolphins through an immersive ecosystem-style approach, where in addition to being exposed to the dolphin research, they learn about marine ecology, marine conservation, Bahamian culture, food, and local history.
When we began the DIRT program, it was with one school system, one set of kids, and as the program grew, as we went through Japan and that program, and then Honduras and that program, and then got into Bimini and the program we have there, the program expanded such that it was 3 different schools represented and several programs with kids. And while not every student, not every participant in the DIRT class will get to go on the DIRT trip, it allowed us to pull kids from each of the classes. So when we had the trip, the 13 kids that went with us on the trip, they were from 3 different schools. Some of them hadn't met each other before meeting at the airport or meeting at the hotel before we went to the airport. And interestingly, many of the people on Bimini, Kelly herself included, couldn't tell which kids were from which school, in that we just melded seamlessly. Everybody got along great, everybody had questions and supported each other, which was really cool.
Really heavy.
Cool.
He's still alive. You can feel him moving.
Annually, summer interns join Kel on Bimini for 3 to 4 weeks of fieldwork after participating in 4 to 6 weeks of training at the DCP office to develop their data analysis skills. Many universities offer course credit for internships, and DCP can provide documentation of completed internships as needed. While spending several weeks on a tropical island may sound exotic, it is hard work.
Our work isn't all out on the water, in the sunshine, in the clear blue waters, observing the dolphins. There's a lot that goes on back at the office, processing those data that we work so hard to collect.
As a field intern, a student learns to be comfortable on a boat for several hours at a time, and in varying conditions, including intense heat. It is also best to be a proficient swimmer with the desire to improve your freediving technique. With these abilities, a student has the initial skills to work as a team, both at the office and in a remote and isolated field setting. DCP is proud to collaborate with local boat operators. From our earliest days with Bill and Naud Lakeef's Bimini Undersea, to our current relationship with Bimini Adventures and Seacrest Hotel and Marina, we simultaneously meet our research and education goals by joining tourist-driven boat trips in search of wild dolphins. We welcome the opportunities to join the other eco-tour groups from all over the world, in addition to running our own periodic trips. Participants are able to experience Bimini and the dolphins while learning about and assisting with DCP's data collection. Each afternoon, guests accompany Kel in search of Atlantic spotted and bottlenose dolphins. The dolphins are observed from the boat and, when possible, from underwater. Guests assist with data collection, including underwater digital still photography and video recording.
DCP is committed to long-term research at our Bimini field site. Scientists associated with the Dolphin Communication Project are busy conducting research on different dolphin species at numerous locations around the world. While Kathleen's main focus has always been dolphin-to-dolphin communication, and Kel's work has a multifaceted focus on the dolphins around Bimini, DCP's other team members, collaborators, and students have shaped their research questions to include a wide variety of topics related to dolphin acoustics, biology, ecology, physiology, cognition, and behavior.
Through a collaborated effort, we funnel our team's research results into expanding our understanding of dolphin society in order to foster increased conservation and management goals.
You can participate with DCP in a variety of ways, from adopting one of Bimini's wild dolphins to becoming a DCP member. Spread the word to your local university or get your friends together for an eco-tour program. Sign up for our quarterly newsletter, the Dolphin Gazette, on our website, where you will also find our scientific publications, research blog, and more. Our work is possible thanks to supporters like you.